Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, and today we've got a lot to talk about. We've got a lot of new content, we've got some new moment challenges, we've got some new Triple Threat offline awards as well. We've got a pack to open. We've got a pack to open from the daily logins, and we've got some Evo stuff to talk about as well. And then we're also going to get into a game of Triple Threat offline and read out some comments, because I've got a lot of comments from yesterday's video that I want to get into, so we'll do that. So first things first, for the agenda today, nothing good at all. Domination, win by 5 points using 5 heat check players from the Mavs. So unless you've already got those players in your club, this is completely pointless, because if you went out and bought 5 heat check players from the Mavs, chances are you're not going to be able to sell them back for a profit. You're going to lose out on a couple of them at least, and then of course you'll lose tax as well. So yeah, for 750 MT, it's a good amount, but it is not worth it. And we've got a Triple Threat online one, and then we've got an unlimited one as well. So nothing crazy in terms of them. And then obviously the weekly challenges, we're getting towards the end of it, which is good. And maybe I'll get this one done. Chances are probably not. And again, it's only for 600 MT, so it's not too crazy. And then the Today in My Team little thing is a Triple Threat bonus. So 200 MT for every single player Triple Threat win, which isn't too bad. So in that 2-hour slot from 8 PM till 10 PM, of course, I am not getting up at 2 AM to play Triple Threat offline. That's just not going to happen. So yeah, in 2-hour slot, you can probably get through 20 games. So that'll be a bonus 4,000 MT, which isn't too bad, 4,000 MT for 2 hours of playing. It's not great, but it's not awful either. And then we go on to Triple Threat offline. So you can see I'm at 199 wins. I'm only 1 away from Jason Williams. Played a couple of games last night just because I fancied it and I wanted to do something on the account that was going to keep us progressing. But you can see there we've got the new Vault prizes. So we've got 1 token, we've got a multi-dimensional pack, we've got a diamond consumable pack, which is really nice. We've got 25 tokens, we've got a lights out pack, and we've got 1,000 MT as well. So now they've removed that gold consumables pack. Thank God that's gone. There's not really a reward that's going to be bad, because 1,000 MT is decent for playing one game, and a token, you can never go wrong with getting tokens. So I'm really happy with what they've done. They could have easily put down another like 300 MT slot or whatever, but the minimum MT at 1,000, 3 different packs, and then 2 lots of tokens. I think that's really nice. I'd rather have that, to be honest, than having players on the board, because they're so rare, and chances are they're not going to be good players that are going to be usable. So I'm more than happy to just get packs, tokens, and MT. And yeah, that is where we're at the moment. So we'll get to 200 wins today, and we'll pick up that diamond Jason Williams. And then obviously after that, it's going to be a little bit of a mystery as to how much I am going to play. In terms of domination, I did the 1 game of all-time domination yesterday. We got through this first one here. Pretty easy, it just is the same difficulty. It's on Superstar. And of course, we got quite a few tokens for that. So for each game, well, we got 3 tokens for it, but we're going to be getting loads more as we complete these other 4 and get through all of the different divisions. And then move down here, there are some new moments challenges. So if you guys don't know about this, be sure to head over to your moments challenge tab, because you can see we're down to 5 now. So they've removed quite a few of them that had been there for about a week or so. So if you haven't done them already, they are going to start disappearing. So definitely keep on top of it. So this Devin Booker one was new today. Superstar difficulty, 4-minute quarters. You just have to have 2 heat check players in your lineup, and then you've got to score 40 points with any player. So pretty nice and straightforward. And the team we come up against is the 76ers with Ben Simmons on fire, as well as Al Horford and Tobias Harris. So decent team, but it's pretty easy to beat them anyway. And you get 6 tokens as a reward for that, which is how we are sitting at over 350 now. So tokens wise, we're looking really good, and we're at 185,000 MT as well. So we do have 1 pack to open today, and that is from the daily login bonus, and there's a multi-dimensional pack. So let's see who we can get out of here, and it is going to be an emerald card. Is it from the set? No, it's not. It's to Jason Tatum, who will sell for discard value. So nothing crazy there. In terms of my team unlimited, we are up to 10-0. So I've played 3 more games since yesterday, and I've got myself 3 more W's. So even if we lose the next 2 games, we're still going to be getting 15 tokens at about 5k MT. Out of the next 2, I'd hope I'd win at least 1, and that'll put us at 7,000 MT, 20 tokens, and the KG. But of course, we've got our sights firmly set on that Amari and that Baron Davis. So hopefully, guys, tomorrow's video will be our final game to go 12-0. If all being well, that will be tomorrow's video. But you never know, I might lose on that final game, and that would really, really suck. We've got a few things that have sold here. A couple of players that we got from latest packs. We've got this Jason Tatum that we can put up for probably not much. Alonso Tria still didn't sell, actually, so I'm still trying to get rid of him for 3 KMT, which we definitely should be able to do. And if we can't sell it for that, I'll be a little bit disappointed. Right, let's sell all of this up. We'll get a bit more MT, put us over 189,000 MT. We're getting there. We really are getting there. It's already Tuesday. I don't know where the days go. It goes by so quickly. And of course, we've got until Friday to make as much MT as we can. So Bob Love is at 650 points and 25 games. Junior Bridgman only needs 4 more steals and he needs about 1,000 more points. And Chuck Person, I haven't even really started on him. He's just been taking the odd 3-pointer here or there. So we really need to start putting in the work onto these guys. So when we get that 12-0 done, hopefully, then I can really focus on going into Domination and getting these guys evoed. I think to start with, I will focus on this Junior Bridgman because he needs the least amount of games. So I don't want to have him just sitting around just needing the games played. I want to make sure we get all those points done and then he can just sit in the squad and get those games done. But obviously Bob Love is going to be the one that gets us the most MT, so I'm kind of in 2 minds of who to do first. And then also that Chuck Person, I kind of want to get him done because there's only, last time I checked, there were 2 of them up, and there we go, they're at 95,000 MT. Obviously he won't sell for that, but even if we could get like 50, 60, 70k for him, that would be a massive, massive addition to the club. So fingers crossed those players will sell for that amount, and yeah, we'll have to see how we go about it. So yeah, like I said, we've got a lot of comments to get into today. This is a squad I have been rolling with in Triple Threat Offline, and that's just because all 3 of these guys need points, obviously, and it is easy to get 21 points with this Junior Bridgman. He's really nice on the offensive end. So we'll jump into a game here and we'll pick up this Diamond Jason Williams, and the team we're going to come up against is, of course, relative to our squad, so 2 Amethysts and a Diamond right there. So moving into some comments from yesterday's video, we've got one from Camden Mitchell who says, do you recommend locking in the new Diamond Luka Doncic? I have 70k and almost every card except the Amethysts. I would definitely recommend not locking him in. There's already a Diamond Luka that is auctionable. He's already on the auction house, which you can pick up for, I believe, around 50k, something like that. I haven't actually checked his price. That is just what I saw on Twitter yesterday. But even so, he's not going to be ridiculously expensive. And of course, you can sell him back if you want to. Locking in all of those cards when the majority of them realistically aren't going to be used, or you're not going to use them throughout the year too much, I would definitely not recommend locking that in. I wouldn't really recommend locking in any sets at this point in the game, unless they are, of course, that's great defense, unless they are, of course, just the current day sets, which are, of course, for loads of tokens. But the sets that lock in for diamonds or amethysts, at this point of the game, it is just not worth it. So definitely be wary when you are doing that. We'll kick this one out to the corner. It is Bob Love. It is for 3, and it's going to be a brick, and he's going to come inside this time. So 3-pointers are very, very hit or miss on Triple Threat Offline. I don't really like taking them. That's why you'll see me rim running for the majority of this game. But it's usually Chuck Person who's spotting up in the corner. For some reason, it was this Bob Love card, who I definitely don't trust at the 3-point line. But Bob Person, that's where... Oh, Chuck Person, not Bob Person. Chuck Person, that's where he's got the majority of his 3-pointers for us. So there we go, in the corner, full white. And of course, he's going to break that one because I literally just bigged him up. So that's pretty typical. And again, just goes to show how, well, just all over the place shooting is in this game mode. All right, going to come off me again. We're going to kick it out again, wide open Chuck Person, and there we go. He's actually going to hit that one, thank God. So that's how he's managed to get like 53s or something. Haven't really been trying with him at all, but he's just been getting the odd corner 3 and getting a couple of buckets to go. In terms of playing defense, it doesn't really matter as long as you don't let them get ahead by too much. You can just turn up at the end of the game. But of course, on offense, just do the quick crossover and you get to the rim every single time down, even against these amethysts and diamonds. So that is really, really nice and easy. Right, on to some more comments. We've got one from Split Rock Gamer who says, what is that money play and what playbook is it? So he's, of course, referencing the quick through STS play, which is in the Nets playbook. And it's just absolute money. So if you don't have that playbook and you don't have that play, it's the easiest one to get yourself through all offline games. You know, you can just spam it every time down. It's the AI, so who really cares if you cheese? And it is just makes life so much easier. And you, of course, can Evo specific cards as well, which is a very, very, very nice bonus. Going to get inside here. We are, and there we go. So yeah, you can assign it to different players as well. So if you want to score with your power forward, if you want to score with your centre, you can assign the play to make them run it. And that, of course, is perfect when you're trying to evo cards, like I'm doing with this Bob Love. He's a powerful, well, small forward / power forward, and I can choose him to run that play with. So he gets all evoed up, which is very nice. How was it only 21% covered? I have absolutely no idea. That Luca is absolutely carrying them and killing us out here. They're going to come off him in the corner again. It's Bob Love, second try, and he makes that 3-ball last, which is very nice indeed. Next up, we have another comment from my guy, Jacob, and he says, how long do you reckon that this series will last? Well, Jacob, I think this series is going to last all year, to be honest. I don't see myself stop playing this game. I mean, I'm definitely not going to stop playing the game throughout the year. So as long as 2K keep releasing some kind of relevant content, I will post this throughout the entire year. Of course, we're going to get a new player of the month throughout the year. That's a given. We're going to be getting, obviously, new... Wow, what a block. New vault upgrades. They're going to... Or updates, not upgrades. I guess technically they are upgrades as well, because you do get better stuff. But yeah, get vault things, so we're going to get that. Obviously, Domination, once that's done, there's nothing really to do in that, but we do still have the monthly agenda stuff. That's going to keep rolling throughout the year as well. And of course, they're just going to release new cards, better cards, different collections, and of course, hopefully, by the end of, well, hopefully by January, February, they will release some new cards into the token market, and we can actually start spending some of the 350 tokens we have stored up. So yeah, Jacob, hopefully, as long as people keep on watching, I'm going to be keeping this series going for quite some time as I get another green light with that Luka Doncic. That card is just ridiculous. And then we got a comment from my guy, Kevin DeLue. I believe that's how you're saying your name. He says, great series, JD, so thank you for that. And he says, let me just burn past here. I must correct you, I'm from Belgium, and I can tell you we do use the auction house over here, but buying packs with VC is forbidden by Belgium law. So I knew there was something about Belgium. It wasn't the auction house like I thought it was, but it is the VC. So yeah, if you're out in Belgium, you cannot buy any VC. You can't buy any packs with VC, which is very interesting. And I definitely think if 2K had to roll that out in all other countries, I think they would be pretty scared and pretty worried looking at their pockets, wondering where all the money's gone. But yeah, it must be really difficult trying to make a team work without the auction house, especially. Without packs wouldn't be too bad, you know, like I'm doing this with no packs. But I do wonder, actually, and let me know down below if you're watching this, do you still get the daily login packs? Does that count? Or are you able to open them with MT? Is it just the VC that is blocked? So I'd be interested to know about that. So we've got the W nice and easily there, and that's going to be Diamond Jason Williams added into the squad, which is fantastic. Really, really happy with that. And then we've also got a comment from Mick Mahon, sorry if I butchered your name again. I need to just call people by their first names. I don't know why I read out the full names. I need to just go first names. So Mick says you can still 5 out, but only if you use the Bucks playbook. There's only 4 or 5 plays with 5 out that are left in that playbook. So yeah, I don't really, I'm not really too fussed about. Oh, we get the vault opening here. Is this going to be one of the new vault things? It should be, and it's going to be 1,000 MT. You know what? I'll take it. 1,000 MT that we didn't have a second ago, and of course, Diamond Jason Williams being added to the squad. Fantastic. Anyway, we got sidetracked. So Mick says, yeah, I don't really use 5 out too much. You know, I do the 4 out, 1 in this Nets playbook, but of course, I like having that playbook because of that quick through STS play. If you are struggling without the 5 out, then obviously listen to my boy Mick, that it is still in that Bucks playbook. So there we go, Jason Williams added to the squad. So 6'1", coming in with 6 Hall of Fame badges. Hall of Fame quick first step. That is nice. I haven't seen many cards this year with that badge. The others are all pretty useless, not going to lie. Flashy Passer, Hall of Fame, irrelevant. Pass Fake Maestro, irrelevant. Needle Threller, oh my god, why can I not talk? Needle Threader, again, pretty useless. Unpluggable and tight handles, not too bad. He's got 22 gold badges as well, including Dimer, which is good. Giant Slayer, Slithery Finisher, Downhill. What else we got here? Stop and Go, Floor General, Flexible Release, Hot Zone Hunter, and Green Machine. So he doesn't have Steady Shooter, which is fantastic. You hate to see that badge on cards, you really do. And in terms of his stats, we've got an 89 driving layout, we've got a 90 mid-range, we've got an 86 3-pointer. He obviously can't dunk at all. 98 ball handling, god damn, that is high. 81 defense, so not awful, and 85 speed, so not rapid, but decent enough speed. Obviously nowhere near as good as our boy Desmond, but still another diamond add it into the squad. Does he even fit in here? I don't think he does, to be honest. I don't think any of those guys are going to be knocked out of the way for him. So there we go. That is going to be it for today's video. So I'm going to have to be grinding like crazy on these Evo cards in the next couple of days. And I've also got to do My Team Unlimited. So wish me luck down below, guys. Hopefully tomorrow I can bring you a 12-0 game. I really hope I can. If I can't, I will be pretty annoyed. And we also, did have to mention about this Brandon Ingram card. So you do, I can't remember if I spoke about this earlier, actually. I think we spoke about this Devin Booker one, and then we went over this one without even talking about it. So this one, you got to win the game and score at least 40 points with moments of the week, Brandon Ingram. So you get a deluxe heat check pack, which is nice, but Brandon Ingram has now, of course, skyrocketed in price. Where is he? God damn it. His price is now absolutely skyrocketed because everyone needs to get him. And you can see there, they've been all bought out, apart from one or a couple that are starting to come in at 90,000 MT. Now, whatever you do, do not buy this card for that amount of money. There is absolutely no point. It's a deluxe heat check pack. Yeah, it's a nice pack. You're guaranteed to get a heat check player. But even if you buy him for, let's say, 85k or 90k, if you want to sell him back, you sell him back for 90k, you've lost 9k in tax. Are you going to be able to make 9k off of a deluxe heat check pack? Maybe, but I highly doubt it. Obviously, that's in pro difficulty, so it is nice and easy if you actually have Brandon Ingram. But if you don't, I would really, really strongly recommend not to go out and buy him. His price should come down. Of course, it doesn't actually tell us how long this challenge is up for, which is a little bit annoying. But I imagine it'll be a couple of days, so maybe if his price comes down. I don't know what it was before this challenge came out, but yeah, it's just not worth it. It's just for one pack. Just let it go, guys. I'm going to let it go, and I am going to be on my way. So, wish me luck, guys. My Team Unlimited 12-0, hopefully, will be coming tomorrow. So, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.